First at noon, tragedy on the water. Officials confirm the body found this morning on Miami Beach is that of a boater who was reported missing after a weekend boat crash. It happened Saturday night at Government Cut's North Jetty. One person survived and two other bodies were found at the crash site. CBS 4's Peter Dench is live on Miami Beach with the latest in the investigation. Peter.
Well, Lauren, as we speak, authorities are now confirming the names of all of those involved, but they are not saying just how this crash happened on Saturday night. A grim sight this morning by the jetty where the crash happened. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission says the body of 28-year-old Jennifer Munoz Cadavid of Fort Lauderdale was discovered not far from the 32-foot center console Cape Horn boat that crashed into the jetty. FWC says Elisane Colgan, who would have turned 39 Sunday, and her 56-year-old husband, Christopher Colgan, lost their lives. 37-year-old Troy Forte of Juno Beach survived and was taken by Miami-Dade Fire Rescue to Jackson Memorial Hospital, where he reportedly is in stable condition. It's the same area where Miami Marlins pitcher Jose Fernandez had two other men died after a boat crash in September 2016. Now, this morning we asked FWC if any safety precautions will be taken at night in light of this second deadly accident in 3 years. We also asked them about the probe.
Our hearts and minds go out to the families of this victim, of this tragedy. We will not be answering any further questions about the investigation. It's too early on. We're here only to talk about the accident that occurred on Saturday. We're not going to go into specifics about the jetty. All those questions should be referred to the Army Corps of Engineers as well as the United States Coast Guard.
You know, they were really nice people. They were renting there, so I didn't know them really well, but they were nice. You know, they had a teenage kid, always out on the boat, always out on the boat. He seemed like a pretty good boater to me, actually, teaching his kid how to go on the boat and use it safely.
Great people, always happy, always on the boat, use their boat a lot. So I presume they're very experienced boaters.
Now, those are the Colgan's former neighbors from Lighthouse Point. They had a teenage son, and according to our news partner in the Miami Herald, had been married for some 17 years. Meanwhile, in light of the concerns about the second deadly accident here in 3 years and the lack of proper lighting, according to some safety experts, well, we reached out to both the U.S. Coast Guard as well as the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and we have not heard back. We're live in South Beach. Peter Dench, CBS 4 News. Lauren?